The Doomsday Clock, a warning to humanity. The Doomsday Clock is a symbolic clock that represents how close humanity is to a global catastrophe. Created in 1947 by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, the clock was originally meant to measure the risk of nuclear war. Over time, it has come to represent other global threats, such as climate change, emerging technologies, and biological dangers. The closer the clock is to midnight, the greater the risk of disaster. When the clock was first set in 1947, it was at 7 minutes to midnight. Since then, it has moved forward and backward depending on world events. For example, during the Cold War, the clock was often close to midnight due to the tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union. After the Cold War ended, the clock was moved further away as the threat of nuclear war seemed to decrease. However, in recent years, the Doomsday Clock has moved dangerously close to midnight. In 2023, it was set at 90 seconds to midnight, the closest it has ever been. This is due to rising global tensions, the threat of nuclear conflict, climate disasters, and the spread of misinformation that makes problem-solving more difficult. Scientists and experts use this clock to remind people that immediate action is needed to prevent disaster. The Doomsday Clock is not a prediction but a warning. It urges governments, scientists, and citizens to take steps toward global peace, climate action, and responsible technology use. The goal is to push the clock back by making the world a safer place. Some positive actions, such as international agreements to reduce nuclear weapons and efforts to fight climate change, have helped slow down the movement of the clock in the past. The message behind the Doomsday Clock is clear: humanity has the power to shape its future. The clock serves as a reminder that the choices we make today will determine how close we move toward or away from disaster. While the threats are serious, there is still hope. If nations work together, invest in clean energy, reduce nuclear risks, and promote truth and science, the clock can move back again. The Doomsday Clock is a call to action. It reminds us that the future is in our hands. Will we push the clock back, or will we let it strike midnight? The answer depends on the decisions we make today.